The owner of the bar approached the boy. The boy pointed to a drink that had been served at the next table. It turned out to be bitter tea. The boy preferred wine.
But he didn't need to worry about that right now. What he had to be concerned about was his treasure, and how he was going to go about getting it. The sale of his sheep had left him with enough money in his pouch, and the boy knew that in money there was magic. Whoever has money is never really alone. Before long, maybe in just a few days, he would be in the pyramids. An old man with a breastplate of gold wouldn't have lied just to acquire 6 sheep.
Who are you?
How come you speak Spanish?
Everyone here speaks Spanish. We're only 2 hours from Spain. Here, sit down. Let me treat you to something.
And as for a glass of wine for me, I really hate this tea.
There is no wine in this country. The religion here forbids it.
The boy told him then and that he needed to get to the pyramids. He almost began to tell about his treasure, but decided not to do so. If he did, it was possible that the Arab would want a part of it as payment for taking him there. He remembered when the old man had said about offering something you didn't even have yet.
I'd like you to take me there if you can. I would pay you as my guide.
Do you have any idea how to get there? You're gonna have to cross the entire Sahara Desert. And to do that, you need money. I need to know if you have enough.
The owner of the bar came over and looked as well. The two men exchanged some aggressive words in Arabic, and the bar owner seemed rather irritated.
Let's get out of here. He wants us to leave.
The boy trusted his new friend. He had helped him out in a dangerous situation. They walked together through the narrow streets of Tangier. Everywhere there were stalls with items for sale. They reached the center of the large plaza where the market was held. There were thousands of people there, arguing, selling, and buying, vegetables for sale amongst daggers, and carpets displayed alongside tobacco. But the boy never took his eye off his new friend. After all, he had all his money. He thought about asking him to give it back, but decided that would be unfriendly. He knew nothing about the customs of the strange land he was in.
Suddenly, there in the midst of all that confusion, he saw the most beautiful sword he's ever seen. His scabbard was embossed in silver, and the handle was black and encrusted with precious stones. The boy promised himself that, when he returned from Egypt, he would buy that sword.
Ask the owner that stall how much that sword will cost.
Then he realized that he had been distracted for a few moments. Looking at the sword, his heart squeezed, as if his chest had suddenly compressed it. He continued to look at the beautiful sword for a bit longer, until he summoned the courage to look around. All around him was the market, with people coming, going, shouting and buying, and the aroma of strange foods. But nowhere could he find his new companion. The boy wanted to believe that his friend had simply become separated from him by accident. He decided to stray right there and await his return.